So I just finished seeing Elvis, and before I actually talk about the movie, I want to say one thing to AMC. Can you please stop it with the damn Nicole Kidman ad? It came on like 25 minutes after the ticketed start time. The ticket said that the film started at 2:45. That damn ad always comes on before every movie, and it didn't come on until like 10 after 3. We have been sitting there for like 25 minutes waiting for the damn movie to start, and the damn ad still preceded the movie. It was almost 3:15 when the movie, no, it practically was 3:15 when the movie finally started. Plus, your theaters are not the right place to actually show that ad. The right place to show that ad is some place like YouTube or on TV, live TV. Because I'm already in the theater whenever you show it. Whenever I see that damn ad, I'm already in the damn theater. It is pointless to show that ad to me when I'm already in a Dolby Cinema. Anyway, Elvis stars Austin Butler as Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, and Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker, the man who found the legend himself. And it's, of course, it's a biopic directed by Baz Luhrmann, the same director who I believe did Moulin Rouge. He also did the adaptation of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. And we see Elvis's life through the eyes of the Colonel. And it's like the whole thing is told as a flashback. It starts off when we see the Colonel. He's in the hospital on his deathbed, and he tells us Elvis's story, his life story, the life story of Elvis Presley, and we go through the highs and lows of Elvis's career. You see him make his big break as a musician. We see him actually it really glances over his Hollywood career, and we also see like what the drugs did to him and did to his life. And this movie does get a little bit slow at times. It actually really, when it does get slow, I felt like it got slow in the final act when we were actually seeing like everything fall apart for Elvis. We started seeing him with his we start seeing him go through his drug addiction, and like everything after the special that he did for NBC. Once it gets to that part, it actually does slow a little bit, but for the most part, it does kind of move at a good. It moves at a good pace, and also have to say that Tom Hanks is great as the Colonel. He is really, really good as the Colonel. He could probably win his third Academy Award with this performance. But if anybody wins an Academy Award for their performance, if any of the stars win an Academy Award for their performance in this movie, the only one who will definitely win is Austin Butler. I kept sitting there thinking to myself, this guy is Elvis. This is Elvis Presley. He portrays the king of rock and roll perfectly. I don't think I've seen a portrayal of a real life musician turn out to be as good as this since Jamie Foxx was Ray Charles. That's how good Austin Butler is. And the movie I felt like it has its own kind of energy. Yeah, there was just something about this film's energy that just stood out to me. Something that just made the energy make this film feel different. And it was also the musical parts. My gosh, the music sequences are amazing. I kept finding myself quietly singing along to all the songs. This mostly feels like it's that Elvis film that Elvis fans have wanted. This is such a great film. I also feel like they actually should have shot this film. It would have been a better portrayal of Elvis if they shot the film in 178, which is also known as 16:9, instead of, I believe it was 235 that they shot it in. Because I just felt like that image size would have actually portrayed Elvis better, because Elvis Presley was larger than life. He's larger than life. He's the best-selling solo artist of all time. Like, no artist can ever compare. They can't come close to touching Elvis Presley. They can't. I've been around his music since I was a kid. I remember having a copy of it was the Jailhouse Rock soundtrack on CD, and I just kept playing that song over and over and over and over again. I couldn't get enough of it. And this is exactly the kind of movie that's, it's most, like 95% of the time, it's the kind of movie that the king deserves. I'm gonna get, well, thanks to the awesome performances, the great musical numbers, and a mostly speedy pace, I'm gonna give Elvis an A-.